Good morning, it's me, Dave Crane, and it's been about, almost 10, 12, maybe 14 hours since we all discovered that the New World Order has begun and President Donald Trump has taken over in the White House. So how do you survive a Trump presidency? Now, I've avoided the entire debate, the whole Clinton-Trump debate, even when it was in the early stages. I avoid politics like the plague. Not that I don't talk about it, I just don't talk about it in public. And I don't really intend to do it here. I'm more focused on the mindset of what you need to do. Now, some of the people watching this will be pro-Trump, some people watching this will be anti-Trump. But regardless of what your position is, things are going to change. So what do you do to deal with it that way? Well, if you're pro-Trump, you're probably white, so it's easier to deal with it maybe than somebody who's not. But let's get to the nitty-gritty. At the end of the day, the world is the way the world is. Now, I don't watch the news, I don't pay attention to any of the outside things, I only care about what goes on in my world. So that means that I instantly dim down a lot of the collateral bad feelings and tough stuff that people have to deal with because it's not mine. I pay attention to the stuff that goes on in my world, in my house, in my life, in my friends, because I know that I have a real potential of changing what happens there. I can't affect what goes on outside unless I get involved in it. And that's another thing I would recommend. First of all, only fight the battles you know you can win. Don't waste time making friends or arguments or whatever it would be to make things more difficult for you in the long term. Anything can happen in the next 4, maybe even 8 years. So don't put yourself out at the very beginning by making the wrong statement, shall we say, and upsetting the wrong people. Unless, point 2, you want to affect something properly, in which case get involved. Maybe even join the Trump administration. Or be in a position where you can affect the outcome of things. Step up, be counted, have an argument or a counter-argument that people will pay attention to. If you sit there and go, la 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 la, not listening, not happening, which in many ways is an effective way because you create a world around you, then you can't be blamed for what happens. If you get involved and you say, right, I will be protecting my people, I'll be looking after my area, and I will have an argument if anybody doesn't like it, and I'll work with whoever's there to effect a more smooth transition, or even work on the stuff that I'm at, then you've got a real argument and a real way of protecting your existing status quo. So there's your choices. You've also got a third option, of course, which is to then be counted. Tell people what you think. Let it be known that you're not happy, or you are happy, or why you are happy, and then, with the people around you, you can maybe do something about it. One thing is for definite, whether you like Trump or you don't like Trump, it's not going to be the end of the world, it's just going to be a bit challenging. In my own personal view, and I don't get it very often, I think we're going to see a massive rise of nationalism. So a rise of nationalism based on every country saying this is a new way we're doing business. If they're going to protect America, we're going to protect our country, and so on. I think the Brexit sort of led the direction for that, and I'm not really surprised that this is a way that it's going at the moment. And if it goes that way, it goes that way. Remember one thing, the next generation, the young people love everybody. They've got Facebook, they've got friends in every country. They love intercommunity, they love different religions, they love different people, and they love being close and spreading the word of just being happy. That's where the faith is. So your principles that were there before are still your principles that are there after. Look after your kids, look after yourself, look after your business, look after your own health. But also, it's not as bad as it could have been. I know you're saying it is, but trust me, it's not. Anyway, today, you got 24 hours, you got the sunshine, you still got your work, you still got your friends, you still got your health, you still got oxygen to breathe, and somewhere out there is a lovely breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and lovely people waiting to share them with you. That's never going to change. Enjoy the rest of your day. But I'd love your comments. Wherever you think, please share ideas. That's what it's all about. Sharing ideas and building a global community. Have a great day.